welcome to Ditsy's Diamond Den's Whip and Chat. So we are going to be doing our 400 subscriber giveaway tonight. Yay! And we are working on the Tea Party by Ivy Delamore. When I did the kit up of her, I mentioned how I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do this. So what I am doing is I clipped the edges to hold this nice and steady because it is kind of heavy. And I decided to work down and across, and I did 3. And then I did 3 of my release papers, and then I'm going to do another 3, and I'm going to move this whole thing up, clip it again, and work 2 and 3 across and continue onwards until, of course, I finish her. I am using 2 different kinds of release paper. I am using the Crafts with Crashleys, her unicorn poop, and butterflies. To check out her shop, go ahead and click the link below. I am an affiliate of hers, so I will receive a small commission if you do make a purchase through that link. I am also using some of these super tiny ones from Bee's Crafty Corners. I find I like using the larger ones to section off, and these small ones are perfect to actually like work in my smaller sections as I go. I am using my Bistro Exclusives Hello Kitty pen today, and this one also has some nice long ones, so I'm also using my Bistro Exclusive gnome. It's a turkey gnome. Anyways, it's beautiful. I did win it off of one of their giveaways, which was so exciting. So I did get this in my unboxing. I got this from Bistro Exclusives, and it is actually by Alice's Sensibility by Design Wonderland. And I got this free with the last pen that I bought. And let me tell you, this is awesome. I have been using it. I really like it. It is surprisingly soft to scrape up, but it's not getting all over my drills, and it makes a really nice popping sound, so I am loving that. I am using one of my new putties that you will see in my February small shop unboxing. It is a surprise, but I love it. So today we are going to be talking about self-care, how you do it, what it means to you, and how important it is. And then, of course, we are going to be doing our giveaway, and we are going to be doing our regular little Q&A so you can get to know us a little bit better. And if you have any questions that you would like us to answer during our Whip and Chats, let us know in the comments, and we are happy to do that. For me, self-care is something that I have always been really bad at, as I am sure a lot of women, especially women that have husbands and children and work and all that, they understand how hard it can be for self-care. And self-care doesn't always have to be something huge. One of my main things for self-care, and it always has been, it doesn't take a lot of time, but I like my nails to be pretty. I don't really care for long nails, but I do like having my nails painted, and I like to do art on them, and I do my nails myself. It's a whole thing. I carefully pick out my stickers and my rhinestones, and I do like have all the stuff to do gel polish at home, and my toes. So for me, a lot of my self-care just comes from doing that, is doing my nails and figuring out, you know, exactly how I want to do them. I have like all kinds of nail stuff. It's something that I do invest in because, well, it makes me feel good after I've done my nails, and they're so pretty. And Dear Helper likes when I do my nails. Also, he always oohs and ahs, and
yes, I do.
He'll paint my toenails for me. He'll help me do my rhinestones if I'm having like a rough day and my left and rights aren't wanting to work very well. So I love that he does that. Some of my other self-care is baths. I am a huge bath lover. And we had this really nice jacuzzi tub in our old house. And then we sold it and we bought this place. No more jacuzzi tub. But my son also likes taking baths, so we're talking about going in on one. And asked dear helper if he would put it in, which he is willing to do, I'll bet, a little bit grudgingly, because he says the bathroom is like hard to get a tub in.
Yeah, it's just oddly shaped, and we've got a wall that kind of juts out and only leaves us 29 inches to get a tub between as far as width goes, before removing any sheetrock, which it looks like I might have to remove quite a bit, plus the toilet to be able to turn the entire tub. That'd be 60 inches once it gets past the wall section in the bathroom.
Yes, but I help.
Yeah. No, you help a lot with that stuff. It's just going to be, getting it in there with doing as little damage to the sheetrock as possible. I mean, big deal. Sheetrock's not that expensive. You do have to get the green sheetrock that's mold and water resistant to put in a bathroom. And it just takes some extra work and some extra mess.
Yeah, I like doing stuff like that though, like the sheetrock and all that, except for the putty part. I can't do that. That's too much like painting, and that is something that I'm not allowed to do.
I handle a lot of the painting and the tape and texture.
Yes. But I have mastered floor installation.
Yep, which we might do depending on the type of tub that we go with. If we do a freestanding tub with a center drain or a right side drain, whatever side drain we decide to do, we may want to do flooring at the same time because it's much easier to do before you get a big stand-up tub down, or a clawfoot tub if that's what she decides to do.
Ooh, clawfoot. I wasn't even thinking about a clawfoot.
I found one. I found a really nice clawfoot. Yep. So doing a clawfoot tub, we'll want to do the flooring and possibly the painting and stuff prior to getting everything all in there.
All I know is I like taking my Epsom salt baths because it helps with all the body aches and stuff like that. So a lot of my self-help is, basically just kind of trying to take care of me. I like to do my nails. I like to give myself facials. I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup. I'll put lipstick on and a little bit of blush, but makeup is never in hair. I like to just pin my hair up and call it good. So I've never really been into those things, but there are certain things that definitely make me feel good about myself. What are some of the things that you like?
As far as self-care for relaxation?
Yeah, and things that just make you feel like the best you that you could be.
I think a lot of mine is just, I'm pretty busy at work most days, even on weekends. I've been on call for the last 15 plus years, so it's difficult to kind of get in a relaxed state when you're on call like that. Something could happen and I might have to drive a few hours to go somewhere and fix something. So that always kind of gives you that little bit of, you can never get fully relaxed when you know at any moment something can break and you've got to go to work. So what I do to try to be relaxed is sometimes it's just time for myself, spending a little alone time, either going through YouTube, going through shorts, just browsing through TikTok and laughing at some of the stuff I see on there. Maybe playing a game that doesn't require a whole lot of thinking. You just get in and play. Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption are games that come to mind where I don't really have to do a lot of thinking. I can just turn it on, play, and kind of space out and relax.
Those are excellent ways to relax. Do you find it relaxing when I pin you down and give you facials?
No, that's not relaxing.
No?
No.
You never complain though.
Nope, but no, it's not relaxing.
Oh. Yeah, I like to when I'm giving myself facials, I like to chase him down and give him facials also. But he's never let me paint his nails. I've tried to talk him into letting me paint his nails, and he's just like, no. I'm just like, just a pinky toe.
I'm just not interested in it, so I'm just not going to do it.
No, he just doesn't want to do it. I just want us to have matching tootsies. Nobody will know, and it would be so cute.
Yeah, still no.
Still no. What do you, is there anything that you've ever thought, like, where you're like, oh my goodness, that looks so relaxing. I would love to do something like that.
I mean, we've done massages when we were in Cabo San Lucas. Not really relaxing for me having somebody touch me that I don't know.
I was gonna say, I didn't think you liked that,
No.
like, at all.
No, not a bit. Not a bit. I think hot tubs look relaxing. I don't want to own a hot tub because I don't want the upkeep of it and the electric bill of a hot tub. I love having our pool, and I will sacrifice electric bill for pool.
Well, you've got the solar set up also
Yes.
for the pool.
Yeah, and that does help out, but it doesn't run it 24/7. But it does help diminish the amount of power that's required from our shoreline power.
I don't know. I always thought being on the boat was really relaxing also when we had the boat.
Yeah, when we did own our boat, that was very relaxing to just get out there, sit on the water, throw our lines in and fish. We'd spend hours out there every Saturday and Sunday just about in the summertime. But now that we've got our own pool and we've gotten rid of the boat, we would spend a lot of time just floating in the pool or swimming or playing around or what have you in there. And that is also very relaxing to me. I look forward to summertime and getting the pool all set up. Even cleaning it and maintaining it is relaxing to me. Kind of like mowing my yard and keeping my yard pretty is relaxing. Those are things that I do to relax, oddly enough as it is.
I don't know. I think a lot of people really, because I know like a lot of people garden to relax, and I mean your lawn care is just kind of like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I don't understand at all because I do not have a green thumb, and anything that has to do with growing something just frustrates me. I think it's because I'm bad at it. Just naturally bad at gardening. And keeping anything green, like alive, I cannot do it.
You've been doing it with your one plant that you have, your one hanging plant.
I did. So I did get a little plant, and I named it Lucy because it's some kind of devil's ivy or something like that.
Devil's ivy or devil's fern or something. I can't remember the exact name of it.
So I named it Lucy. And yes, I named my plants. And yet they still don't like to live. And this one has not died. It's actually got, it's been growing pretty well. And it's almost down to the floor. And yeah, I love Lucy because she hasn't died on me yet. Oh, that's always good. But like, you can grow tomatoes and all kinds of cool stuff.
Tomatoes and peppers and shallots. Yeah.
But I love the idea of gardening because I like see gardeners' yards. You go out in their backyard and they've got all these beautiful smelling flowers and everything is lush and green and just gorgeous. And I don't know why. I bought a shrub when we moved in. There was a nice, because I had them take out some of the shrubs I didn't like.
Or anything that was dangerous to the dogs if it grew any type of weird little things on it.
Yeah, and I went to put in my own, and it was supposed to be like a really hardy little shrub, and it never took.
Nope, just died.
I don't know what I did to it.
I don't know. We put those two little shrubs/trees in those big old potter plants on the end of the deck, and I think those have died as well.
There are certain things that I do wish that we could do more for the self-care. Like, I went to my doctor's, and because my neck, when I tilt it certain ways, I get really, really, really dizzy and nauseated. And so he told me to go ahead and stop what I was doing, and he had me lay down, and he's like, well, that can be really, really dangerous. So let's see if what's happening to you is the dangerous thing or the non-dangerous thing. So, yay, it turned out to be the non-dangerous thing, which was, do you remember what he said it was?
I don't remember the name.
Some kind of brain thing?
It's just something with the way your neck is and stretching just the I guess the vertebrae at the back of your neck for your spine. I'd have to look it up again. I can't remember the exact terminology of it.
Yeah. But it turns out that stress in general has tightened up my body so much that I cannot bend my neck looking up or to the left or to the right without feeling like I'm going to pass out. So I wish that I could get like more massages or go to a chiropractor, because there's this thing that needs to be done to my neck, but it's supposed to be done like twice a day for 15 minutes. So I wish that I could do that more, maybe get like a massage or go to a chiropractor. I think that would be really beneficial. What kind of things do you wish that we could afford or do on a more regular basis?
Really, I love to eat out with you at a restaurant. And, you know, and we kind of live far away from town and food, but there's some little restaurants and stuff like that out where we live. But I'm always wanting to try new food and just visit new establishments to see kind of what foods I do like. So that would be something that I would like to do if we could afford it more, is just eat out more. We do a lot of home cooking, which I do love as well, but I also like the fact that somebody else can cook for me, and maybe I'll try something that I've not yet tried.
Well, that's a good one. That does sound nice.
Yeah, now I'm hungry again, even though we just ate.
I feeded him before we filmed tonight, guys. I did. He's just broken.
Yeah, I'm just hungry sometimes. It just happens.
Yeah, he's just like, feed me. That's why you watch all those food channels.
So much food stuff on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Just anything I can see with any type of meat, especially chicken, made just all over the world, is so crazy to me, and I love watching anything be cooked. It's awesome.
So we are going to be doing our $25 Diamond Art Club gift card giveaway. There is a link to the Google Doc form. You do need to fill out the Google Doc form in order to qualify. And you also need to leave the keyword for this week is going to be bliss. What makes you feel blissful? What fills you with bliss? What just makes you, happy? So let me know what your bliss is in the comments below. Fill out that Google Doc. And on next Tuesday, which is the 23rd of January, I will be no longer accepting responses. We will be announcing the winner on Thursday, the 25th. And we are now on our way to 500 subscribers. And then once we hit that 500 subscribers, we are going to be doing a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card, which I am super excited to give away. And then after that, who knows? Who knows what tricks I have up my sleeves, guys, but I bet you will like it. So, we are going to move along and do our fun little Q&A and see what we can learn about each other this week.
Okay, so again, we're going to be playing Hot Seat because it's new and we like it.
And I think it's a really good way for people to get to know each other. We were telling our therapist about it and she thought it was awesome.
Yes. So, question number 1. If I became an overnight celebrity, what would I be famous for?
Oh, that is such a good question. What would you be famous for?
Yep. What would I be famous for?
I think that you would be famous for creating an app that everybody loves.
Yeah, that would work. But no, I wrote winning the Powerball would make me an overnight celebrity.
We don't want to be a celebrity.
No,
for
I don't want to be a
Powerball.
celebrity from that. I want to hide from people.
Yeah, we want to
happen.
hide.
But still, it may happen. I think for you would be YouTube. I don't know. Maybe one day. It's just boom.
Oh, I think that what we're doing is pretty niche. I don't think you can get famous from diamond painting.
Famous in your niche.
Ah, that's so sweet. Isn't he just the sweetest? So I actually put the thing that I would get most famous for would be falling down in a spectacular way in a public area while somebody filmed it.
Okay, so again, it's still with YouTube, so I kind of get half a point for that.
Half a point. It would definitely be on YouTube, but people would just be like...
So fails.
Yeah, like that one time when we went sledding and you got me on video of not being able to control the sled and I crashed into the tree.
Yep. I did get that.
Yes, so I could see that's what I would be famous for.
That'll work. Okay, so number 2 is who is my favorite athlete?
Oh, you just told me what this baseball player was.
That was when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. Then I am going to go with Peyton Manning.
That's a fair guess. I put none really. I don't really have a favorite athlete as an adult. We watched some different sports stuff, but... nothing where I just remembered anybody's name or cared as much to be my favorite athlete. So for you, I think your favorite athlete is in football, and I think it's 2 people, but I don't think they're on the same team anymore, but Tuck and Roll from the New York Giants.
It's actually Eli Manning. I know everybody likes Peyton the best, and Peyton is definitely my second. But I just love how before the last couple seasons he played, it was not the most awesome thing I'd ever seen. I was very sad, but I always loved fourth quarter, and he would just... I don't know, he always managed to pull something and do something amazing, and I loved that.
All right, number 3 is, if I won an all-expense-paid vacation to anywhere in the world, where would I go?
Thailand for the food?
That's fantastic, but yeah, I mean, I didn't put that. I've always wanted to go to a place where the ocean is clear, where you can see the bottom, and hot. So it just has to have that clear ocean, hot, and of course food, because I love different food from all over the world.
Yeah, I figured you'd be like, all street food.
I've just really wanted to go someplace that has a clear ocean, because we grew up on the West Coast. Pacific Ocean is not clear. It is not warm. So no, I'd love to go someplace warm ocean, clear, and hot. So if you want an all-expense-paid vacation, I would say Puerto Rico.
Actually, I really want to go to Australia.
Oh, really?
Yes, they have very warm, very clear beaches, but they also have a lot of really unique wildlife, which I thought would be very cool. I mean, I know it sounds really ridiculous, but I mean, if I'm going to get beat up by wildlife...
You want it to be a kangaroo?
I want to get beat up by a kangaroo, and that's how I'm going to get famous on YouTube. Look at this old lady who got beat up by a kangaroo.
Woman gets beaten by kangaroo.
Yeah, and they have koala bears, and oh my goodness, no, they're just...
Yeah, no, that sounds like a pretty good place.
Yeah. To me, Australia just kind of has everything.
Yeah.
The beaches, the hot food, all kinds of stuff.
The only thing that I know that comes from Australia is Keith Urban.
Keith Urban. His wife, Nicole Kidman.
Sure, and her.
Hugh Jackman.
Sure, yeah.
Giant spiders.
Yeah, bird spiders. All right, so number 4, what keeps me up at night?
Oh, our dogs.
Yes. It is our dogs barking, hacking, coughing, barking at something outside, whatever it might be. That is what keeps me up at night. What keeps you up at night? Nothing that I'm aware of. The dogs can bark, they can bounce on you, they can do all kinds of stuff, and you will stay asleep.
Well, that's because I'm medicated.
Either way, you're lucky.
So I actually have nightmare-associated insomnia. So nightmares keep me up at night, sometimes even on my medication. And my doctor has me on some pretty serious sleeping medication. And sometimes I still have problems falling asleep just because I have nightmares so often. I know I'm going to have the nightmares, and it kind of just like, I don't want to sleep because I'm going to have the nightmares.
Gotcha.
So I fight it. Oh! Do you guys see that? I just popcorned all over the place.
Nope, I didn't see it. So, number 5 is, what does the acronym SEAT stand for? S-E-A-T.
This one was fun. I did a guess. I'm gonna guess that you said small elves 8 Travis.
Small elves 8 Travis.
Yeah.
That is not what I put. I was close. I did have eat in there. Some eat all tacos, because I have no idea what SEAT actually stands for.
I don't know either.
All right.
You
so
said some what eats?
Some people, which, some eat all tacos.
I'll eat all the tacos in one setting.
So for you, you said small edible antelope thighs.
No, I actually wrote sexy extraterrestrials are treats.
See, I would have never got that. Never, ever have gotten that.
Yeah, well, I figured you'd be happy to see some.
Yeah.
You know.
It was a good one.
Yeah, and you'd be much happier if they were like little sexy ETs and not like killer clown ETs.
We don't need killer clowns from outer space up in here. Number 6, what would I risk my life for?
Ollie.
I put my puppies and wife. Yes. And I think you put your puppies, and that was it, not me.
Ollie.
Yep, so that's your puppies. Okay.
The answer's always Ollie.
Yeah, that's an easy one. So number 7, unfortunately, no one has forgotten about the time that I blank.
I think that nobody is ever going to let him live down the time because he does not drink very often. But one night he did have just a little too much to drink. He got super happy. He got super giggly. And the next thing we know, he has put this glitter purple wig on. And he is running around the house singing and twerking. And it was awesome.
And I put time I got drunk and put the purple wig on my head.
That was so great. You were twerking also.
I don't remember that. I don't even know what that really is, so I guess I did it. Okay, so unfortunately no one has forgotten the time that which would be for you, I would say you never fall gracefully. You always make a fall even worse than it is. So you were falling in the hallway. You went to grab the side of the wall, but you hit the door handle, opened the door, fell inside, and then landed inside one of the kids' toy buckets.
That's not the one I put. There's so many to choose
I know.
from.
So now you have to share that one too.
Oh, I picked the time where I had to go to the emergency room and get stitches when I tried to get brownies out of a cake.
Good old expensive brownies.
Very expensive brownies. Who has to go to the emergency room when all they were trying to do was eat a brownie?
You.
Me.
Number 8. What is something I enjoy that's not typical for my age group? I think we've done this one before.
I don't think we have.
I think we have.
I don't remember.
What is something I enjoy that's not typical for my age group?
I'm going to say... Goodness, that's a good one. I'm going to say playing video games.
Yep, it is. Playing video games. It is something I enjoy, but I don't know if it's typical for my age group. For you, I don't know. I mean, you do everything that's in your age group. I mean, you act like a child sometimes, but that might be typical for your age group. So I'm going to go with that. Acting like a little kid.
I like playgrounds.
So, there you go. You
They're fun.
playgrounds.
I do like playgrounds, except for the fact that all the kids are always taking up the toys.
Yes.
I want to play with the toys. I think people would frown on me if I like got in line and people were like, "Let the kids go first." And it's like, but it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. You're doing it. Okay, next one is number 9. My blank is bigger than anyone else's in the room.
I think that you put your confidence.
That's pretty good. But no, I put my feet. My feet
Well, that's not fair.
are bigger than anyone's in this room.
That is not fair. We have 3 chihuahuas and I have itty bitty clown toes.
Yep, so I win. It's true.
This is seriously not fair. I wear a size 3 and little kids.
So I win. Alright, so for you, I think it's imagination. Your imagination is bigger than anyone else's in this room.
Imagination.
Did I get it? Look at me. I'm a winner. Winning.
I did. I put imagination.
Fantastic. I finally got something. Okay, so number 10, the last one is, what would I do to pass the time if I was stuck in an elevator for hours?
Oh, you? I think you would just sleep. You'd be like, screw this, good night, because you don't do boredom.
Yep. I wrote sleep. Exactly. I would just go to sleep. If I was stuck in there for hours, I'd be like, I'm just lay down and I'm taking a nap. Because I don't care. Because your phone doesn't work in an elevator in most cases. So.
Well, yeah, and you are not an only child. This boy does not know how to keep himself entertained for long periods of time.
Nope. So I just sleep.
At all.
For you, I think you would just make up a game to play. So again, using your imagination, you'd make up some type of game to play in the elevator. If you were stuck with somebody, or if you were just by yourself, you'd play a game.
That was actually really, really close. I put that, I would act. So basically the whole entire time I was in there, I would just amuse myself by putting on little plays for myself, maybe do some monologuing.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, basically I would watch a movie that I did all by myself in the elevator until they rescued me.
Oh, there you go.
And then I'd probably be like, wait, the second
It's not
act.
done. It's not over yet.
I haven't finished this act. Come back later.
Nope, they'd be like, no, crazy lady. You're coming out now.
Nice. Was that it?
That's it.
That's all the questions for today?
That's all 10.
Well, we had a lot of fun today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you enter that giveaway and keep liking and subscribing so we can hit that 500 subscribers so I can give stuff away because I like to do that. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.